దివ్య ప్రాబ్లం ఉందా మన జాయిన్ అవ్వడానికి మీటింగ్? మీరు నేను మీరు ఇంకా జాయిన్ అవ్వండి ఇప్పుడు. జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. నేను ఇప్పటి నుంచి సిఎస్టీ టైమ్స్ కూడా కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తాను. 1 అవర్ బ్యాక్ మీకు ఇప్పుడు నాకు తెలిసి 11. మీరు ఈస్టర్న్ టైంలో ఉన్నారా, సిఎస్టీలో ఉన్నారా? సిఎస్టీ అంటే మీకు అందుకే మీకు మెన్షన్ చేశాను 12 ఈఎస్టీ అని. ఓకే 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 ఓకే. Yeah, Soumya. I've been waiting for those guys actually. And the thing is, like, today we'll talk about string buffer, string builder. Okay. So when is convenient time? We'll have 1 hour session now, and when is convenient time for you again? So actually we have we need to today's first class, and we need to find the exact timings for you and me, and we need to go with the timings. So regularly I'm planning for 4-hour class actually. Okay, because this is the first day. There was delay with these guys and delay with this, so we need to plan exactly 4-hour class. That is the best time we need to find. So so the thing is, I'll say what the problem is. I used to have to go to office at 9. Okay, I'll be there in office at 9, and I can take the class in office also. Okay, because 9 to 10. Okay, and I'll be at 9. So after 9, when is a convenient time? Shall we take the 2 hours class in the morning and 2 hours class in the evening, or 2 hours class in the morning or 2 hours class in the afternoon? How exactly you want me to go? And that will be okay for me also. Even I need to see, how you also get you need to work. So 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours. You need to work and get that. Okay, 7 to 9 is the minimum. Yes. Or before that I need to start. Your wish. Then they'll speak for the time, and then send you invitation for 30 days, 20 days calendar. Okay. And we go with that calendar. Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah, money. India. Even. Actually, what is yeah, no? Okay. Select automatically. Select automatically. I launch application. Choose this application on that. Team choose same options now. Lever. Many options there. Okay, change. Question? Yeah, okay. Is it audible for everyone?
Yeah.
So we have seen what is string buffer. Okay. First, what we want, let me show you one method by method. Let's talk about the methods, each methods. So already said that we can create a string buffer using string buffer class. Our class is string buffer. Okay. And if you want to give any variable name, you can give a variable name equal to, you create a string buffer using new operator, string buffer. Okay. So each string buffer, whenever you create a string buffer, it will be allocated by a default memory space. I mean, like default size. If you want to see the size of that or capacity, we have a method called as capacity.
Yeah.
And to run this project, you can see that the 16. It means that the string buffer can hold the 16 size, 16th length characters or 16th length string. Okay. This is how we create a string buffer. If you want to append values or if you want to insert values to string buffer, okay, now the string buffer is an empty, am I right? So this string buffer is an empty. Just I want to print string buffer. What are the values in that will be displayed? Click on run. So it is empty. Nothing is displaying here. Okay. Now I want to append values to the string buffer. You can use append method. Okay. Or we can use some other method like insert method. These are the two different methods that are available to insert the values to the string buffer. Okay, if I use the string insert, you can see the offset here. Okay, there are many methods available here. You can see the offset. Offset in the sense index. The default index will be the 0, and whatever the values you want to insert, you can insert there.
Okay.
Okay. Now again, I want to display the contents now. Just write SB here, save the project, go to run. Welcome to training. Okay. Similarly, we have a method called as append method. Append method, what it does is, if the string buffer is empty, it will insert the values into string buffer. If the string buffer is having some content, then the values will be automatically concatenated. Okay. Soumya, Divya, Monica, any questions here? Difference between append and insert?
No, we are good.
Click on append. I just append something like Java.
I have a question.
Yes.
Append is just like adding some data to the existing one, right?
Yes, it is adding some data to existing one.
But if we don't have any data previously, how can it append? It just append to the empty space?
Yes. So the string buffer, initially it is having some empty value. Okay. There is some value that is called as empty. Empty is also a value in Java. So when you are trying to append some value, okay, then for that empty value, the string is going to append.
Okay.
Okay. I'm writing that so much. Okay. So again, I'm going to print the value. Click on run. Well, in so much. Okay, this is value we got. So you can see that this append is happening in any space. Okay, concatenating existing. Okay, so if you want the space to be in your string, just you can add space here. Okay, save, run. Okay. Fine. Similarly, we have different methods like string buffer dot replace and reverse. Okay, this reverse is a method which will reverse the content of the string. Okay. I'm going to print the string content. Go to run. Click on run. In string, we don't have reverse method, but in string buffer, we have reverse method. See, it is reversing the existing content. E starts first, G starts next, and something like. Okay. And if you want to modify the content of the string, you can modify using insert method. Okay. And also if you want to modify, you can use the replace method. I want to replace some content from 0th index to some 3 index or 4 index. Okay. I want to replace this what content with some string, whatever I want. Hello everyone. This is the content I want to replace. Okay. Again, I'm going to print the string buffer. Okay. Save the project. I click on run. Instead of run, you can use Control F11. Okay. If it is Mac, Fn Control F11. Okay. Just press Control F11. Fn Control F11, and you can see it has replaced hello everyone. See, whenever I change the content, it is like something like whenever actually it got reversed here. Am I right?
Yeah.
For the reverse string itself, it is appending the value. Okay, hello everyone. From 0th index to 4th index, it is replaced with the value hello everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Similarly, we have equals method and equals ignore case method for the string buffer. Okay, this you need to work on, and I'm going to send you a document for all you three. Okay, there will be some questions in that, and you need to work on those assignments. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's work on string builder. Okay. String builder. Okay. String buffer and string builder are same. They have the same methods. Okay. But the difference between string buffer and string builder is like string buffer is a synchronized one. It is an interview question. Okay. String buffer is a synchronized one. What does the mean synchronized? Can anyone answer for that? No answers. Synchronized in the sense, anyone is having knowledge on threads, any threads. Do you know what is thread, Soumya?
I know only from data structures threads.
Yes, threads. Okay. So when, I think so you all know operating system, am I right?
Yeah, we do have threads in operating system.
Yes, we have process.
Yeah.
We have threads.
Mm-hmm.
We have, do you know, Soumya, do you know, oh, you are into EEM, right? So,
Yeah.
for example, if I am running, I'll show you one example here. In our machine, this is Windows is an operating system. Okay. When I click on right click and open the task manager here. Here many applications are running. Okay. When I go click on this our application like STSEXE and go to I want to see in detail like open file search on properties. One second, let me show you the process. What is the process? Okay. So this STSEXE is an application. Okay. This application is running in our machine. Okay. How it is running? In the backend, something called as process will be created. Okay. And for the process, there will be multiple threads. Okay. Multiple threads will be working on the process in order to work this application. If your application wants to work in your machine, then there will be multiple threads that will be working on that. Okay. So I want to go to process actually. See, for this STS, I mean, like there are multiple applications are running in that. For this STS.exe, okay, there is like PID. PID is nothing but process. Okay, process ID. So if this application has to run, then in the backend there will be some process that will start working. That will have some memory location and that will start working on that. Okay. For each process there will be multiple threads. Okay. Multiple threads will be working in the backend. Okay. Just you don't need to know much depth about that. Just there will be for each process there will be threads. Okay. Just you need to know about that. Okay. This string buffer is a synchronized one. It means that multiple threads can work on string buffer, okay, and can give desired result. So when we talk about threads, you will understand what is synchronized and what is non-synchronized, okay. And string builder is a non-synchronized. It means that multiple threads cannot work on the string builder. Okay. This is about the string buffer and string builder. Let's see how to create a string builder. Earlier we have seen how to create a string buffer. Let's see how to create a string builder. The way we create a string builder and string buffer is same, but earlier we have given here as string buffer spaces b equal to new string buffer. Okay, this is how we created a string buffer. Now how to create a string builder? Similarly, string builder space something, some value is builder equal to new string builder. Okay. How did we append the values to the string buffer earlier? How did we insert the values to the string buffer earlier? We have used sb.insert or append method. Am I right?
Yeah. And
Insert, we have used 0th index and some
text.
hello text. Hello, how are you? Okay. Then how do you append the values for the string builder? It is same way as we inserted for the string buffer.
Yes.
Dot
String.
insert. Yes, insert 0th index and whatever the content you want to say. I am string builder, you can say. I am string builder. Okay. This is how insert. Okay. Similarly, whatever the methods that are working on the string buffer, that will be applicable for string builder also. Okay. That will be assignment for you guys. Actually, you have to work on that. Soumya?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like, what are the methods that are available in string buffer that will be available for the string builder also, and you need to work on those things. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to send you documents with the method names. Okay. And you need to work on those methods. Okay. And no need to go with any other online documentation, because whatever we use in the real time, those are enough. And I don't recommend you to go for other things. Okay.
Okay.
Because there are multiple methods. There are hundreds of methods. You don't need to work on 100 methods.
Okay.
So this is string buffer and string builder. So today we have some three concepts. One is string buffer, and string builder. Can anyone answer what is the difference between string and string buffer?
String size is fixed. Like if we try to append text something to that, is created for that.
Okay.
We don't want to create an object every time we append a text to string builder or string buffer.
Okay. And can you say what is the difference between string buffer and string builder?
Everything is same. Like they work with all the methods except that one is synchronized and other is not synchronized.
Okay, fine. Now the question comes here: string mutability and immutability. Okay. This is one of the important interview question. String mutability and immutability. What is meant by mutability? The content of something is changed, can be changed, that is called as mutable. Okay. If you are able to change the content of something, that is called as mutable. If you are not able to change the content of something, that is called as immutable. Okay.
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 Now the string is mutable or immutable. The question comes.
Immutable.
Immutable. May I know the answer?
Because you cannot add the text to that same object if a new object is created.
Yes, that is right. So
Yeah.
whenever I create a string is equal to ABC, okay, when I print the value of this S, okay, and when I run this project, I'm getting the value ABC, okay. Suppose what I'm going to do is, again I'm going to trying to change the value of S plus DEF. I'm appending some values, concatenating some values to this, okay. Yes, okay. When I run this project, earlier it was ABC. Now it is like ABCDEF. We said that string is immutable. It means that content of string cannot be changed. But you can see here, am I right? Now the content of S is changed.
Yeah.
Yes. But we are saying that string is immutable. Why in this sense? Whenever you change the content of the string, then new string is going to be created. Okay. First new string is going to be created. That is why we say that string is immutable. Then what about the old string? Old string will be like that only in somewhere in the memory location, and new string will be created with different value. Okay. Different value, and that value will be appended to the new existing string. This is how it happens. Okay.
Okay.
So every time new object is created, so string is said to be immutable.
So, okay, I have a question. If, let's say, if we have two values for S, right? One is ABC and one is ABCDEF.
Okay.
Let's say if you need just ABC value,
Okay.
then how do you go to? How do you know that it's a string which have ABC value?
Thing is, like, once the contents are modified, we cannot replicate those values back again. Okay. So we already changed the values. So new values are created. So we cannot get back those values. Okay. So if you want to get back that value, you can get back before it can be modified. I mean, like, I can get back the value here because the value is modified in this location. Okay. So we cannot get back those values because the values, once some values are modified, we cannot get back those values. So at line number 12, the value is modified. The value of string is modified. Before that, there is no modification on the string. There is no operation on the string. So before line 12, if you want to get the value of yes, that will be okay. But once you modify the value of yes, you cannot regenerate it back. Okay.
Okay, but you said that it will create a new object, right? When it is S plus DEF and
Yes.
it's different from S is equal to ABC.
Yes.
Then where will S is equal to ABC go?
That will
You
be
said
lost.
that it will be in memory, right?
That will be in memory, but that will be lost. I mean, there will be no linking between the ABC with string yes.
So it overwrites, right?
It overwrites the value.
Okay.
And it will be like an orphan, and after some time the garbage collector is nothing but there will be some thread inside the JVM which will refresh all the memory. I mean, like, unused objects will be removed from the memory. Okay, that will remove this ABC value.
Okay.
Okay, that is how it works. So string is a immutable. So we have seen string buffer, and string builder. And the interview questions from these three classes will be like, what is the difference between string and string buffer, string and string builder, difference between string buffer and string builder, and what are the methods available in string buffer and string. That will be one of the question. They will ask you a question like, what is the difference when I create a string with equal to operator and when I create a string with new operator? This is one of the questions that you are going to face. Apart from that, they'll ask, is string mutable or immutable? Okay. In any interview, they will ask any one of the questions. Okay. And okay, fine. Now let's see the hoops concepts. Okay, one by one. Um, can anyone see what are the hoops concepts available? Soumya?
C, C++, you're asking about or concepts?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, can you see what are the hoops concepts available?
I'm not sure of the concepts. I mean,
Okay, just name it. Class, object, and we have something like inheritance. We have something like abstraction. Okay, and then we have encapsulation. We have polymorphism. Okay, these are different hoops concepts. So let's start with each concept. Okay, class. What is a class? What does class consist of? Class consists of variables, methods. This is called as class. Variables, comma methods. Okay, class. Okay, how do you define a class? The syntax is actually okay. Class will be the keyword and any name. Okay, any name, whatever the name you want to give, you can give the name. Okay, and should have the flower base and to have the closing flower brace. Okay, for example, class, I want to create a class called as student. Class, I want to name it as student. Flower base and close with flower base. I want to create a class with the name or teacher. Teacher is my class name. Flower base, this is a flower base. Okay, whatever you operations you want to do in Java, you will write inside the class. Okay, so I want to write some method like a student. Okay, a student will have some properties. Properties are nothing but variables. Like what could be the properties for the student? Like int student ID is one of the property. Student name is one of the property. String student name is one of the property. Okay, these are the properties of the student. Similarly, operations are defined by the methods. Okay, methods in the sense we write a method like public. What does student do? Student will study. Okay, study is a method. Okay, and it should be like close flower base and open flower base and close flower base. I think so. Divya and Monica, like you are not aware of these concepts, and I will cover these concepts after this class. Okay.
Okay.
And this is a class. And what about object? Object is nothing but object represents the class. Okay, object represents the class. Okay, if I want to access student or student class, then we create an object for the student class and we will access those values. Okay, for example, I'm going to create a class. See, new class called as student. Okay, click on finish. Okay, so what are the properties the student will have? Student ID. Okay, int student ID. Okay, similarly, student will have name. Okay, name, string name is the one of the property. Okay, this is the student class and this is the properties available for the student ID. Okay, and let me assign some values to that. Like 121 is the student ID and name is something like ABC. ABC is the student name. Okay, so if I want how to create an object for the student class, okay, I use new class with main method. I want to write like student main. Okay, student main. Okay, and every Java class will have a main method. Okay, main method. In this, how I will create an object. How I create object is like class name. What is the class name here? Student. Student is the class name. So student, type student, okay. Then any name, whatever the name you want to give. I want to create a name, give it name as OBJ, any name you want, okay. Equal to, use new operator. In Java, we have an operator called as new, just type new, okay. And class name, again class name. What is the class name again? Student. Student. This is how we create an object, okay. Now, whenever I create an object, what I mean to say is, what I said about object. Object represents a class. So here, this OBJ represent the student class. It means that whatever the values that are existing in the student class will be having in OBJ. For example, simply what I mean to say is, like when I want to print, see, I want to print the student ID, like student ID and name. Then simply I can use OBJ. OBJ is nothing but object, which will have all the values that are held by the student class. Simply I'll say that OBJ dot name. See, the OBJ is holding name as well as student ID also. Okay, OBJ dot name. Similarly, OBJ dot student ID. Okay, save this file, go click on run and run this project. Okay, you can see ABC and 1-to-1. Okay, it means that whenever I create an object, that object will get all the values of the particular class. Is it clear for all? Any questions? Soumya, Divya, and Monica?
No question.
No questions. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Similarly, whenever if your student class is having particular some methods, like I have some method is nothing but Divya and Monica, I will explain you in depth about methods and variables in next 1 hour section. Okay. I have like public void read. Student usually read. Okay. So I'm just printing like this out. I am studying masters. Okay. See this. And print main method, okay, you just type obj dot. See, you can see the method like read. 1 second, we'll see student ID. We have name equals 1 second. Let me make some public void read. Obj dot read. See, you can, the read method is available for this obj class also. Okay, just to go to the run, click on run, you can see the values as well as I'm studying masters. Okay, whatever the content you have written there, that will be visibly there. Okay, now we create an object. Okay, then the next important concept is like inheritance. So I think so many of you are aware of inheritance. Can anyone explain me what is an inheritance? Anyone? Divya?
No, Raghu, I have no idea on the concept.
Okay, fine. Soumya?
Inheritance is something which comes from, which is always stored.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, it's almost equal. So, for example, we acquired some properties from our parents, like height, like characteristics like height, color. Okay. These are the different properties that we acquire from parents. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So, this inheritance is going to point out such kind of characteristics. Okay. For example, if you consider a person like, for example, if you consider me, I acquire some properties from my father, like I'm height is I acquired from my father, and color I acquired from my mother. Okay. So these are the properties that we acquire from our parents. Okay. So let me create a class. Okay. New class. Okay. New class called as father. Okay.
Okay.
father will be having some properties like height. For example, height. Int height. Let me take it as height. Equal to, let me take it like 5 feet, okay, or 6 feet, okay, 5 feet, okay. This is his height, and let's think as color and complexity, okay. It will be like he's like brown, okay. His color is like brown, okay. So now his child. You think about his child, okay. Even he is acquiring the same properties from his father, okay. New class which is called as child, okay. Click on finish, okay. Child, you see that child is also having the same properties, like height and color are same. Then do I need one thing? What I can do is I just copy down this code. I can copy this code, I can paste it here,
Okay.
okay. But now you think already these values are existing in the parent class like father, and same properties are existing in the child class. Now you are creating 4 variables. One is height, one is color in the child class, one is height, and one is color in the
Father
father class. So if you are creating the 4 different variables, then the memory consumption will be more. Am I right?
Yeah.
So what we have to do is we have to reuse the existing code. If you want to reuse the existing code, okay, if there exists a common properties between 2 classes, okay, then we go for inheritance. What we do is instead of declaring the properties here in the child class, we use a keyword called as extends. Extends father, okay. Extends father is the class, okay. So automatically what are the properties that are available in the father class will be acquired by the child, okay. So for example, I'm going to create a main class here now. New class called as main, inheritance main. I'm going to get public static void main string args. Click on finish. Okay. What I am going to do is I'm going to create an object. Moni, can you help me how to create an object?
It's the name of the class.
Yes, name of the class.
For the inheritance name.
Okay, name of the class and some variable name. I'm saying that child name is something like R. Okay, Rahul is the child. Okay, and new operator followed by the class name. Okay. So now you see in the child class, are there any properties in the child class?
Yes.
No, nothing is declared in the child class. Am I right?
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. So what I do is I simply say that I'm using system.out.println Rahul. Rahul is the my name, that is object name, dot. See, I can able to see color. Am I right? I didn't define color in the child class.
Yeah.
But how I got this color? I said that extends father class. Okay. So it is acquiring the values from father.
Okay.
Okay. Similarly, Rahul dot height. Okay. When I save this project and run this project, you can see those values. Brown and height is 6. Okay. This is called as inheritance. Okay. Fine. So this is about the basic example on inheritance. And Moni and Divya, I can't go ahead more than this for you because still you are not aware of what is variable and what is method. Okay. So whenever I will start the new session and I will give you a call, okay, and I will let you know, okay. So I don't think so you can continue from this class because you need to, first of all, I need to complete what is variable and methods for you in the next class. Next hour, I'm going to talk all those things for you. I think so. Divya will be available at 1. Am I right? 1:15 you will be available. Am I right?
I am available.
Okay. And Monica, you will be available at 1:15. Am I right?
Yeah.
Because you missed 2 classes. You both. Okay. So I'll complete those classes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you can leave meeting. So I'll go ahead with Soumya. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So shall I join back at 1:15?
I mean, like I'm going to reschedule. I mean, like I'm going to send you invitation. Okay. Then you can use that invitation. I'll just send message to you and Monica. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, Soumya.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go ahead with our concept. Okay. So here we have father class. Am I right?
Yeah.
Father class is called as parent class. Okay, or super class. Okay, and child class is called as whatever the class we called. Okay,
Okay.
subclass or child class. Okay.
Okay.
We use extends keyword with inheritance. Okay.
Okay.
In the example I have shown, the program I have shown. Okay, this program. Okay, child class will acquire all the properties from parent class. Okay,
Okay.
whether parent class here, parent class is father. Okay, so it means that the values like height and color will be acquired by child class. Okay,
Okay.
child class. Okay, in inheritance we follow a rule. Okay,
Okay.
we always create an object to child class. Okay, it is a rule. We should always create an object to the
Child class.
child class. This is the rule that we need to follow. Okay,
Okay.
now okay, and we always create an object to the child class. Okay, this is the rule we need to follow. Similarly, now we are not going in depth of inheritance today. Okay, just I'm talking about the basics itself. Okay, in father class
Just
is
can you show me the example of inheritance, like inheritance in Java?
I missed your question. Could you please repeat?
Yeah, can you just show the inheritance main Java, that example, that code which you wrote?
Yes, I'm going to show it.
Yeah, I got it. I just had a doubt how you created the object to the child class in this.
Okay, how I created object for the child
Yeah,
class.
I got it.
It's simple. You got it, am I right?
Yeah, I got it. I just had a doubt.
Okay, fine. You see, and we always create an object to the child class. So we have seen with the variables, am I right? In father class, we have defined the variables, and we access those properties in the child class using extends keyword. Okay. Similarly, I am going to define some methods in the father class. For example, public void properties. Okay, this is the properties that I have in the my parent class. Okay, father. Okay. For example, he is holding some properties like 1 crore properties. Okay, he's the rich man. 1 crore properties. 1 crore cash he's having. Okay. So whenever I use the extends keyword, so whatever the properties that are available in the parent class will be also available in the child class. Am I right?
Yeah.
So what we are going to do is we already created child class. Usually what we do is we create a object for the child class or subclass. So what we do is we create object for subclass child equal to new child. Okay, and whatever you define in the parent class will be acquired by the child class.
Okay.
C dot color. Okay, and one is C dot height. Similarly, just now we are access the properties, but there is also a method. Am I right?
Yeah.
C dot. What is the method name actually? Properties. Yes. So we are able to access all the values that are defined in the parent class by the child class. You got it, am I right? Click on run. Now onwards, don't click on run. Just click on Control F11. Okay. If it is like you have function key, F11. Okay. See, one group class. So the child class is able to access all the properties. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Now let's go in depth of that. For example, in my child class, for example, you think that my child, okay, this guy is acquiring some properties from his mother, okay. Now you think that he is reddish, okay.
Okay.
Now you think earlier what happened when we are using inheritance, it has acquired all the properties from his father. Now I'm trying to print the value from color I'm printing. Am I right?
Okay.
So in father class there is a color brown. In child class there is a color called as reddish. Now when I'm trying to print the value, what value I'm going to get? Whether it is brown or reddish.
Reddish.
How come reddish?
Because the object is being created for the child only. So whatever is there in the child, that will only appear.
Yes, you're right. The value reddish, you are going to see reddish because I mean like whenever we use inheritance, how it works in the sense, here you created an object for the child class, okay? Then what Java will do is, Java will go to the child class and it will check whether this child class is having any parent class.
Okay.
And it will go to the parent class, what is the parent class? Father. It will go to the parent class. Okay? And it creates an object for the parent class. Okay?
Okay.
Then it will come back to the child class. Okay? And it will check whether there are any properties declared. Okay? Yes, there is a property called color is declared. Then again go back to the father class. It will check what are the properties declared. Okay?
Okay.
And it founds that there is already a property with the name color is defined in the child class that is available in the parent class. Okay?
Okay.
Then it will override that value.
Okay.
Okay? So you will get the overrided value in the here. You will get the override value. Okay?
Okay.
Similarly, you think that same properties class is available in child class. You have something like 2 crores property. Okay? Save this program, run this. Okay? Now guess what could be the output. Which class?
It will have reddish color, height will be 6, and properties will be 2 crores.
Yes. What could be the output? 2 crores or 1 crore?
2 crores.
2 crores. Yes. That is how the overriding mechanism happen. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, got it. Okay, fine. I mean, like, I cannot go ahead more than this on the inheritance at current time. Okay.
Okay.
So, let's plan. I mean, like, just stopping the sharing and we'll have class after this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. 1 second. I'm going to stop the sharing. I'm going to give you a call.
Okay.
Okay.